Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Guys, today we are diving deep into how a long-running celebrity feud has turned into a fresh constitutional controversy, one that raises the big questions about the freedom of speech, presidential power, and America's political circles in 2025. It's a feud that just won't die, and now it's taken a bizarre new twist. Imagine a sitting US president threatening to revoke the citizenship of a celebrity because they have been publicly critical of him for nearly 2 decades. Well, that's exactly what's happening. Donald Trump has reignited his notorious war of words with comedian and actress Rosie Donnell, and this time he has taken it to a new, whole constitutional extreme. So, guys, let's unpack what's going on between Trump and Rosie and why this story is way more than just the celebrity drama. Over the weekend, President Donald Trump fired off a post on his favorite platform, Truth Social. In it, he said he is giving serious consideration to stripping Rosie Donnell of her US citizenship. His exact words were, because of the fact that Rosie Donnell is not in the best interest of our great country, I am giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship. She is a threat to humanity and should remain in the wonderful country of Ireland if they want her. And God bless America. So, guys, if you are wondering whether a president can actually do that, the short answer is no. But let's rewind first. This feud between President and Rosie isn't new. Trump and Rosie have been throwing insults at each other since 2006. It all began when Rosie, then a co host on The View, called Trump a snake oil salesman on Little House on the Prairie, mocked his multiple bankruptcies, which he of course denied, and cautioned his business reputation. Trump didn't take that lightly. He also fired back with a barrage of personal attacks that have only escalated over the years. He has called her a pig, a real loser, crude, rude, obnoxious, and dumb. And every few years, they find a way to get back into the headlines for round 2, 3, 4, you name it. But this time, it's not just the name calling. Threatening to revoke someone's citizenship is a serious thing, and it's not something any president can just do with a social media post. So, guys, according to our research, CNN's legal expert Steve Weldeck summed it up. Trump's threat of what's called patently unconstitutional. Under US law, the government can only deneutralize someone under a very few specific circumstances, which are if they have lied on their citizenship application, committed certain acts of treason, or voluntarily renounced their citizenship. But simply criticizing the president on TikTok or calling him King Joffrey with a tangering spray tan on Instagram, it's not even close. So, guys, why did Trump pick this fight now? Well, Rosie hasn't exactly been silent. Just last week, she slammed Trump's administration on TikTok, blaming him for cutting early warning systems that could have helped with the catastrophic floods in Texas. She claims that his administration's cuts stymied the government's ability to respond effectively. And here is the kicker, guys. Rosie doesn't even live in the US anymore. She moved to Ireland right after Trump's re election, taking her non binary child with her. She says she has no regrets telling CNN she left. She had to get out after reading Project 2025, a blueprint for how Trump's allies might reshape the federal government in his second term. When Trump posted about revoking her citizenship, Rosie hit back almost immediately. On Instagram, she mocked him, saying, "Go ahead and try. King Joffrey with a tangerine spray tan. I'm not yours to silence. I never was." So, guys, it's a response that shows exactly why this feud has lasted so long. Rosie has never been one to hold her tongue, and Trump has never been one to back down when someone pushes his buttons. But beyond the insults and headlines, this is really about something bigger. Can a president threaten political critics with citizenship revocation? The answer is no. But the fact that we are talking about it shows how polarized things have become. For Trump's supporters, this might look like just another way he is fighting his enemies. For critics, it's a dangerous escalation that tramples on constitutional rights and sends a chilling message to dissenters. At the end of the day, the Supreme Court and the Constitution make it clear citizenship is not something a president can just take away because he is mad. Because, but the spectacle itself, it's yet another reminder that in the Trump era, the line between political theater and presidential power is always blurry and always controversial. So, guys, what do you think on this? Is this Trump being Trump throwing red meat to his base and picking fights with his oldest enemies? Or is this feud proof that American politics is becoming more personal, more adaptive, and more surreal by the day? I would love to hear your thoughts, guys. Do you think Rosie should keep hitting back or should he just ignore him? And do you think presidents should ever hate the power to revoke citizenship at all? Drop your comments below and let's get a conversation going. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to our channel, and turn off the notifications so you never miss our next breakdown of the biggest stories in politics and pop culture. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.